Things I want from today's episode: 2 wins, no losses, and no red cards. Surely that is possible. Please, Football Manager gods, give me what I want. Welcome to episode 30 of Bottoms Up. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, all that sort of amazing stuff. I did realise after I finished filming yesterday's episode that I never actually brought you up to speed on any comings and goings by the end of the transfer window. So basically the only real thing that happened is Pablo Enrique, our new goalkeeper, went out on loan to Kilmarnock. We seem to have a little bit of an understanding going with Kilmarnock because we've also loaned them Jurgen Moratti for a £1.6 million loan fee earlier on in the summer. Other players went out on loan as well. We also sold Henry Adu, who is a youngster that isn't really going to amount to anything. He was in the last year of his contract. We've sold him for 1.7, potentially rising to 2.2 million. So yeah, little bit of money coming in. In terms of the finances, we still have 48 million in the bank. That is going down. It was up to around mid-70s, early 80s. And we do have 158 million pounds in the transfer budget, which I did try to spend on a striker. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find him now, but probably not, because this doesn't seem to be working particularly well. But yeah, I did make an offer for a striker. It was around 250 million in various different instalments. We went for like 100 million up front, then the other 150 in instalments and add-ons and whatever else, and it got rejected. So not going to worry about that too much. Right, let's have a look at the schedule. And since you was last with me, in the last episode we played Barcelona and Manchester City. Barcelona in the Champions League, of course, won 3-1. But then Manchester City in the Premier League, we lost 2-0. And we had Mauricio Escalada sent off and we was down to 10 men. Since then, we played Villarreal in the Champions League. Won that one 2-0 with goals from Kenta Mahara and Bukayo Saka. Then we played West Brom at home in the league and won that 3-1 with goals from Ethan Nwaneri and 2 from Shaquille Van Persie. Then we had Fulham after one of them long international breaks. We played Fulham at home, 1-3-1. Nwaneri, Zaire Emery and Kenta Mahara on the score sheet there. And then we played Brighton away from home in the league. 3-0 win, Josh Chambers, Kenta Mahara and Jose Maria Palau with the goals in that game. Kirk Franklin has been playing in Escalada's absence. He's been doing okay, nothing amazing or anything like that, but he's been doing it pretty decently. In today's episode, we've got Kobehavn in the Champions League and Newcastle in the Premier League. We are at home against Newcastle. We're away against Kobehavn. Newcastle are up to seventh in the league. After that, we've got Carabao Cup action, and then what we'll do is on Monday we'll probably come back for something like Rennes and Tottenham, because that looks a pretty big couple of games to play. Top of the table, Tottenham at the moment. Where if we look at the Premier League, we are in second on 21 points, 7 wins and a defeat from our first 8 games. Tottenham with 7 wins and a draw. The only team to take anything away from them was Manchester United away from home. They are looking pretty impressive at the moment, it has to be said. Also, just a quick shout out, Duchesney, our former player at Crystal Palace, the guy we bought to Crystal Palace, currently the top goal scorer in the Premier League. That is pretty amazing, to be honest. Okay, so let's get into the first game of today's episode. It's in the Champions League against Kobehavn, and this is the team we're going to go with. We're going to go with Restes in goal, Chambers at left back, Pataka at right back, Escalada and Kayunda in the middle. We are offering him a new contract, by the way. Bruno Silva and Thiago Silva in the midfield. Van Persie and Nwaneri out wide, Mahara in behind Oviedo. Oviedo still not really hit the ground running. He's got something like 3 goals in 5 or 6 games, something like that. Doesn't actually tell us who the Kobehavn manager is. Probably haven't got them leagues loaded, to be quite honest. Right, here we go then. So, Kobehavn are not particularly good, but they are at home. So we need to try and get a win from this game, obviously. It'd be pretty embarrassing if we ended up losing this. So Kayunda to Escalada to Bruno Silva. He gives it to Joshua Chambers. Gets the cross into the box. And Nicolas Oviedo with the goal. I think that's his first in the Champions League. I might check that after this game, but I think that's his first Champions League goal for Oviedo. Chambers has been given the assist. There I am in the technical area. I'm not like Mikel Arteta and always outside the technical area. I like to stick to the rules. Right, here's Kayunda. Nwaneri into Mahara. Mahara's been in really good form lately. The tackle's come in, but we've still got the ball. So with Nwaneri towards the back post, and Shaquille Van Persie scores his 9th goal of the season. It's 2-0 in the 13th minute of the game, and this should be a nice, comfortable win. And here's the next highlight. Are we going to be like 4-5-0 up by half time? Mahara, there's his 6th goal of the season. No flag, it's going to stand. Kenta Mahara makes it 3-0 in the 16th minute, and we have really come out of the blocks with all guns, pardon the pun, blazing. But Kobehavn now can do an attack of their own. Oh, they've hit the post. Kobehavn have come close, but Van Persie brings it away now. Gives it to Kenta Mahara. Ball over the top for Nwaneri, and that's over the bar. But it has gone out for a corner, so it's obviously a good save from the goalkeeper. Nwaneri will take the corner. Puts it towards the back post. And nothing comes of it, but it is going to be another corner by the looks of it. Oh no, it's a throw-in, sorry. I need to put my glasses on, I think. Here's Van Persie to Chambers. To Bruno Silva. Oh, I don't think Bruno Silva scored for us yet. Warren Zaire-Emery has. Here's Bruno Silva now. To Thiago Silva. I don't think they're brothers or anything like that. Oh, and what a goal from Shaquille Van Persie. 10th goal of the season for him. He's racking them up. Even though he has missed a couple of games for injury, he probably is their best finisher, actually. It's Thiago Silva with the assist. And we are 4-0 up. We're top of the group at the moment. A nice, healthy goal difference, I'd imagine, as well. Real Madrid, Borussia Dortmund also winning at the moment. 3 minutes of added on time at the end of the first half. And there it is, 4-0 at half time. Everything is looking really rather rosy in the Champions League garden at the moment. This will be our 3rd win from our 3rd game. And you've got to say at that point, it takes a lot of pressure off the game against Rennes, because Rennes are actually a good team. I don't know where they are in this at the moment. But we're going to make substitution. Pataka can come off for Palau. I think we bring Jusic on for Kayunda. And what other substitution are we going to make? Don't really want to make another defensive one. Maybe we bring Alistair Bruce on for Kenta Mahara. Just give him a bit of rest, really, because he usually plays most of every game. Was looking for Rennes, actually, to try and see where they are. Are they really this low down? They are near the bottom. We'll go back and look at that in a second. But here's Escalada to Oviedo. Nicola Oviedo, 5th goal of the season, his 2nd goal of the game. I say his 5th goal of the season. He's actually scored 2 goals in 2 games. Right, here's the next highlights. 5-0 at the moment. This could end up being 6, 7, 8. Here's Thiago Silva to Nwaneri. He goes all the way back to Jusic. To Thiago Silva again. Jusic. Bruno Silva. To Escalada. We have missed Escalada while he's been suspended. Oh, we're going to get another red here as well. Shaquille Van Persie's got sent off. Is this just going to be a running thing now that we're going to get a red card in every single episode? Because this is a joke. He scores 2 goals and then goes and gets himself sent off. Well, I mean, I wanted to make the next substitution anyway. But I think we bring Giardini on for Bruno Silva. Even though Giardini is technically injured, so probably shouldn't have done that. But oh, I can't believe we had another red card. So he's going to be missing in the game against Rennes. All right, here's Jusic. Well, it's lucky it's happened when we're already 5-0 up, but it's also lucky it's happened against a team like Kobehavn, because now we're 6-0 up. And that's Nwaneri with his goal. not sure who made the assist there. Was it Giardini? No, it was Bruce. So Bruce with the assist. Nwaneri with his first of the night. Probably his only of the night, to be fair. 2 minutes of added on time. A 6-0 win with 10 men. I mean, that's pretty impressive, but I'm really annoyed that Van Persie's got sent off. But yeah, looking at Rennes, they're all the way down here in 33rd place. I mean, they've still got to play. They've only played 2 so far. And to be fair to them, they've played Liverpool, Manchester United. I feel a bit sorry for them. They're playing Liverpool, Manchester United and us in the Champions League group stage. Okay, right. Let's just have a... This bloke's an idiot getting sent off. Nwaneri will give a little bit of praise to, a little bit of love. And we will meet you for the game against Newcastle. Welcome back. So Tottenham has slipped up with a draw when they played yesterday, which means if we win this game, we can go top of the table. Man City have gone above them, I think, on goal difference at the moment, but we can go top by 1 point with a win against Newcastle today. We have made 3 changes. 2 have been voluntary. 1 has been enforced. Nicolas Oviedo's picked up an injury, so Nick Jonas-Schmetz comes in for him. And we've changed both our central midfielders, Zaire Emery and Ocheong, coming in for Thiago Silva and Bruno Silva, who are on the bench. Just want to have a check of Bruno Silva a minute, just to make sure he's no relation to Thiago Silva. There's nothing there that suggests that he is. So, okay. I didn't think he would be, but it's always worth checking out. So let's get into today's game then. Like I say, a win will send us top, and it will be absolutely lovely to go into the weekend top of the table with a lovely little win against Newcastle. So let's get into the game. Hopefully we don't get a red card in this, because at the moment we've had a red card in each of our last 2 games on camera. So Pataka, oh, good save. Dennis Seaman with the save. Pataka almost getting a goal. Here's Mahara with the corner. Puts the ball in towards the near post. A pretty poor corner, actually, to be fair. Mahara gets the ball back, though. Escalada to Ocheong to Pataka. It's too far. Bit of a heavy touch there from Lourenco Pataka. Our captain, fantastic, of course. So we've had a good start with them first 10 minutes. Next highlight starts with us. Pataka with a throw to Mahara. That's a good throw. Van Persie has scored. Shaquille Van Persie with the goal. And Arsenal lead Newcastle 1-0 at the Emirates. Mahara is getting assisted. I'm just changing this table thing because that's going to annoy me. Right, Joshua Chambers with the free kick. And, oh, I mean, Zaire Emery did give it away, but we won it back. Here's Kayunda. Gives it to Pataka, to Nwaneri. 2-0. What a beautiful goal. That was simply stunning. I loved, and this is why I love this Arsenal team, because we really are a good team. When we're in full flow and everything's working the way it should do, we are just amazing. Here's Pataka again. He's a demon. He's got to be probably the best right back I've had on this year's game, if not one of the best players all round. Because not only is he part of a really good defence, but he's terrific going forward. He's amazing going forward as well. Chambers with the throw to Ocheong to Pataka. Can Pataka get a goal? He can! His first of the season. I don't really think Pataka gets many goals. He does tend to get assists, but beautiful goal. A goal and an assist in today's game. He's on an 8.2 at the moment. I mean, I think that should be higher than an 8.2. His team's got a clean sheet. He's actually gone down to an 8.1 now. Shut up. Stop talking. Right, Nwaneri with the corner. In swinger to the net. Oh, is it the crossbar? I think that was Escalada. Is Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery with his second of the season. His midfield partner, Mading Ocheong, with the assist. Proving I was right to rotate them in. And Ocheong's actually got 2 assists in this game as well. He's having a sensational game. Him and Pataka. And look at that. It's half time. And we're 4-0 up at home to Newcastle. We are looking really, genuinely, amazingly good at the moment. Pataka with the clearance, but Newcastle still have it, and Restes is forced into a save. Forced into a good save as well. Right, here's Tonali, who's still playing in FM. Oh, good save, but they've managed to bundle it in eventually. Mokoku gets the goal. I mean, it's only 3 minutes into the second half. It's 4-1. I hope this isn't the start of a comeback. Look, just don't give me any stress. Let's just calmly go about our business. Let's just win the game. We don't need to do anything stupid. And I think I'm going to take Kenta Mahara off. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to take Ethan Nwaneri off. Swap them two over. I want to give Galay some good minutes. I was actually looking at bringing in the left back, but we haven't got him on the bench. So that's not going to happen. I might bring Jusic on for Chambers instead, because Chambers is on a yellow card. I don't want another red card. I don't want it 3 games on camera in a row. Jusic technically isn't a left back, but he can play out there. Here's Ochong to Pataka. A little 1-2 there. Gets the ball in the box, but Newcastle clear their lines. Here's Emery though. Jusic gets the ball back. Gets a cross into Mahara. And Kenta Mahara with his 7th goal of the game. And the substitute, Amir Jusic, gets the assist. And we're going to make some more substitutions now as well. Palau can come on for Pataka. He's looking tired. There's no point in getting overly exhausted. Madding Ochong can come out. And Thiago Silva can come in instead. Thiago Silva's actually up to 4 stars now, by the way. And I think we'll leave it at that for the time being. Give it another 10 minutes before we make a 5th and final substitution. I just don't want to I don't want to use all the substitutions now. And then we get someone injured a minute later and we have to play 20 minutes. Again with 10 men, but this time because of an injury. Right, Saka can come on for Mahara. That'll be our final change. I still need to make up my mind about Bukayo Saka as well, about whether we're going to offer him another new contract or not. Here's Escalada to Jusic. Goes back to Escalada. To Thiago Silva to Kayunda. Doing their usual little bit of playing it around nicely. Schmetz gets the ball from Saka. And that's Schmetz's 4th goal of the season. Another assist for Bukayo Saka. It's 6-1 against Newcastle. Newcastle were 7th in the table. Down to 10th now. Newcastle are a really good team, and we have battered them. This is just such a good performance from us. And we have really hit our stride. Saka loses the ball. Newcastle have it back. We've got 5 minutes of added time to be played, or minimum of 5 minutes. Here's Tonali. I'm going to keep my opinions to myself about Sandro Tonali. Villa gets the cross into the box and Mokoku almost headed it in. It was very close for Mokoku there. And that should be all she wrote. A 6-1 win. We have emphatically gone top of the table. Van Persie, Nwaneri, Pataka, Zaire-Emery, Mahara and Schmetz. 6 different scorers as well. Oh, this has been amazing. I have loved this episode. 9 games played. We're 1 point clear of Man City and Tottenham at the top of the league. A vastly superior goal difference to both of them as well. Chelsea have just beaten Liverpool. What's the league table looking like? No, I mean, West Ham are bottom of the league. And that has been as close to a perfect episode as it could be. The only thing that stopped it from being completely perfect is the red card. Mahara on form. He really has been playing very well lately. Keeps coming up that Inter wants Schmetz, but they're not making any offers for him. Let's have a look at the schedule then, at where we're likely to come back for the next episode, which will be on Monday. We'll play West Brom, Reading, PSV, Nottingham Forest off camera, and then we'll probably come back for Tottenham and Rennes. So it'll be another Champions League game and another league game. 2 away games in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Have an amazing weekend, whatever you're doing. I hope the weather's nice for you. I'll see you on Monday for episode 31. And don't forget, Rebuilding Blackburn Rovers will be out on Sunday. Thank you very much. Bye.